Hello, my wonderful friend. Welcome to the VUS Learning English podcast. My name is Anna, and I am so happy you are here with me today. Today, we are going to talk about something very important. We are going to talk about stress. Maybe you feel stress sometimes. Maybe you feel stress a lot. That is okay. We all feel stress. It is a normal part of life. But today we will learn about stress together. We will learn what it is. And we will learn how to make it smaller. We will learn to feel calm and happy. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for spending your time here. If you enjoy our time together, I have a small request. Please tap the like button or follow our channel. When you do this, you help our podcast grow. It helps other English learners just like you find us. It is a very easy and fast way to show your support. Thank you. I have a question for you. Where are you listening from today? Are you in a big city or a small town? Are you in Poland or America? Or maybe you are in Taiwan or Egypt? Please tell me in the comments below. I'd love to imagine you listening from all around the world. It makes me feel very happy. Okay, are you ready? Let's begin our journey together. Let's talk about stress, and let's learn how to find our peace. Part 1. The story of stress. Let's start with a story. I want you to use your imagination. Picture this in your mind. Your body has a special power. It is a very, very old power. It is like a survival program in a computer. This program was made millions of years ago. It was made in a very different world. Imagine a world with no houses, no cars, no phones. It was a world with dangerous animals, animals with sharp teeth. This special power is inside you. It is in your DNA. Your body knows this program very well. This power has one job. Its job is to keep you alive, to keep you safe from danger. When this power turns on, amazing things happen. Your mind becomes very sharp. Everything is clear. You can focus very, very well. Your muscles get a lot of energy. It is a sudden burst of power, like a superhero. This power helps you feel less pain. It makes your senses stronger. Your eyes see better. Your ears hear better. All of this prepares you for two things: to fight for your life or to run away very, very fast. This is called the fight or flight response. Fight or run away. This special power did not just save one person. It saved all of us. It saved humans for thousands and thousands of years. It is the reason we are here today. We survived a difficult world because of this amazing power. But our world has changed. Now we live in a world of glowing screens. Our phones light up all the time. We live with endless messages and emails. We have worries about money and work. And in this new world, our ancient power has a problem. It has started to work against us. This life-saving program was for a lion in the grass. But now it turns on when you get an email from your boss. This system was made for a physical fight, a real danger. But now it turns on when you are sitting in your car, stuck in traffic. This special power has become a silent problem. It is like an engine that is always running. It runs in the background of our modern life, and it slowly makes us tired and sick. So how did this happen? How did our greatest strength become a big problem? Today we will take a journey. We will go deep inside the human body. We will see how this old power is hurting you. And most important, we will learn what to do. We will learn how to take back control. We will learn to tame this power. We will turn it from a silent problem back into a helpful friend, a tool that we can use when we really need it. Are you ready to understand your body better? Let's go. Part 2. The alarm in your brain. Now let's imagine again. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Imagine you are not here, not in your room or in your car. Imagine you are on the open plains of Africa, 200,000 years ago. The sun is warm on your skin. The air feels fresh and clean. Your world is simple. You can see it, touch it, and feel it. Suddenly you hear something, a sound in the tall grass. You see a shadow move. Your head looks up very fast. In 1 second, everything changes. Your brain does not need to think. It just knows. Danger. Before you even have a thought, it happens. Your body's alarm system turns on. Deep in your brain, there is a small part. Let's call it the alarm center. Its real name is the amygdala, but alarm center is easier. This alarm center sends a message. It is a silent chemical scream. This is not a small warning. It is a big emergency alarm. Everyone get ready. In a flash, that message goes to 2 small parts of your body. They sit on top of your kidneys. Let's call them the energy factories. These energy factories are for your internal army. In less than 1 second, they get the message. And they send a special chemical into your body. This chemical is called adrenaline. Think of adrenaline as a super energy chemical. It makes everything go fast. Your heart was beating slowly and calmly, but now, with adrenaline, it beats like a drum, very, very fast. It pumps blood full of oxygen to your big muscles, to your legs and your arms, so you can run or fight. Your lungs open wide. You take in big breaths of air, more oxygen for your body. Your eyes change too. The black circles in your eyes, the pupils get bigger. This makes your vision very sharp, like a tunnel. You see only the danger in front of you. Everything else becomes blurry. All your senses are awake. You can smell the dry grass. You can feel the ground shake a little. You can hear the smallest sound very clearly. At the same time, your body makes some smart choices. It is a life-saving plan. It moves blood away from parts that are not needed right now. Digesting your food, your body says, stop, not important now. There is no time to digest lunch when you might become lunch. Your immune system, the system that fights sickness, your body says, wait, we can fix things later. Growing, having babies, your body says, no, not now. All the energy goes to the parts that will save you, your muscles, your heart, your brain. Then a second chemical comes. This is a different system in your body. It is a little slower. This system releases a chemical called cortisol. Think of cortisol as the manager of the stress. Adrenaline is the first fast helper. Cortisol is the long-lasting helper. Cortisol's job is to keep you on high alert. It keeps you ready for a long time. It sends sugar into your blood. This is fuel for your muscles, so you have energy that lasts. Cortisol also helps with pain. It is a strong anti-inflammatory. That is a big word. It just means it reduces swelling and pain. So if you get hurt, you can keep going. You can keep fighting or running. You will not be stopped by the pain right away. This whole process is the fight or flight response. It is a special power. It is a perfect system. It is so smart and so fast. It helped people who were not so big or strong survive. It helped us live in a world with bigger and faster animals. But this power is for a short time. It is designed to last for minutes, not hours, not days. It is a short, strong, amazing burst of energy. After the danger is gone, the system needs to turn off. You either fight the animal or you run away safely. The danger is over. Then your body has an off switch. A different part of your nervous system takes over. This is the rest and digest system. Its job is to calm everything down. Your heart rate slows down. Your breathing becomes slow and gentle. Your digestion starts again. Your body can relax. It can start to repair itself. Balance returns. Our ancestors, the people who lived long ago, used this cycle. Turn on the power, survive the danger, turn off the power, rest and recover. For thousands of years, this system worked perfectly. And then, we changed the world. We built a new world. A world of tall buildings and busy streets. A world of computers and phones. A world with complicated social rules. We got rid of the big, scary tigers, but we replaced them with something else. Something that is not a physical danger, but our brain thinks it is. And this is where our story changes. This is where the problem begins. Section 1. The new problem. A confused superpower. The big problem in our modern lives is this. The life-saving system we just talked about. That ancient special power. It is very powerful, but it is also very simple. It cannot think. The wiring is old. The alarm center in your brain is ancient. It cannot tell the difference between a real tiger and an angry email. It cannot tell the difference between a real physical attack and the worry you feel about paying your bills. It does not know what a 30-year mortgage is. It does not understand being late for a meeting. It only understands one thing. It understands threat. It understands danger. And so it pulls the same alarm. It sends the same chemical scream. And your body, which always listens, starts the same response. The full life or death fight or flight response. Think about your day. Your alarm clock wakes you up. That sound can be a small shock to your body, a mini alarm. You pick up your phone. You see so many notifications. News about problems in the world, work emails that came in while you were sleeping, social media posts that make you compare your life to others. Each one of these is like a tiny paper cut. It is not a big wound, but it is a small signal of threat. A little whisper of danger to your brain. Then you get in your car, you are stuck in traffic. You are not moving. You are sitting still, but your body feels trapped. Your body wants to move. It wants to fight or run away. Your heart beats a little faster. Your blood pressure goes up. You get to work. You have many things to do, many deadlines. Maybe you have a difficult boss or coworker. You feel pressure to do a good job. All day long, your phone buzzes. Each buzz is another small trigger. Another little tap on your energy factories. Another call for adrenaline and cortisol. These are not real tigers with sharp teeth. They are paper tigers. They are threats made of thoughts, worries, and pressures. But your brain does not know the difference. It is running on old software. It treats all these paper tigers as real dangers. What is the result? The fight or flight response was made for rare emergencies, for a short physical danger. But now it is turned on all the time. It is turned on for mental and emotional reasons. It is a special power that is always running for hours, for days, for weeks, months, or even years. Let's look at those two chemicals again, adrenaline and cortisol. But let's see what happens when they are always on. Adrenaline is the first fast chemical. It is the sprinter. It gives you that first shock of energy, the racing heart, the fast breathing. It is made to get you out of trouble, fast. But when your body is always getting little bursts of adrenaline, your heart and your blood vessels are always on alert. It is like keeping the engine of your car revving very high all day long. You never let it rest. You never let it just idle calmly. Then there is cortisol, the manager, the long-lasting helper. If adrenaline is the sprinter, cortisol is the marathon runner. It comes out more slowly. Its effects last longer. Cortisol's job is to give you energy. It raises the sugar in your blood. It does this by taking energy from other places, like borrowing money from a bank. It takes it from your muscles and fat. In the old world, this was a great plan. You run away from the lion. The danger is gone. Cortisol goes down, and your body pays back the energy loan. Everything is okay. But in our world, the danger never ends. The emails keep coming. The worries continue. So your cortisol levels stay high. You are always borrowing energy. High-interest loans that you never pay back. And what happens to the body parts that do not get that energy? Cortisol tells your body to slow down any job that is not for survival right now. This includes your immune system, which fights sickness. It includes your digestive system, which processes food. And it includes your reproductive system. It is like a country that is always at war. All the money and resources go to the army. And the roads, the schools, and the hospitals in the country start to fall apart. They are neglected. They are not taken care of. This is the big problem of our time. We are running a very old body system, a system that is millions of years old. And we are using it in a new world that does not fit. It is like using a big, heavy hammer to type on a delicate keyboard. It just doesn't work right. The most important part of the stress response is the off switch. The rest and digest system is just as important as the fight or flight system. The problem is we don't give ourselves a chance to use the off switch. Think about a zebra in the wild. After it escapes from a lion, what does it do? It does not worry for hours. It does not think, oh, that was so close. What if the lion comes back tomorrow? No, it literally shakes its body. It shakes and shakes to release all the energy. Then it goes back to eating grass. Its stress cycle is complete. The alarm turned on, the alarm turned off. We humans, with our big smart brains, do the opposite. We think about the stressful meeting for hours. We replay it in our minds. We worry about the presentation we have to give next week. We feel angry about a comment someone made online. We turn on the stress response. And with our thoughts alone, we keep it on. We never let it turn off. The off switch is there. It is inside all of us. But we have forgotten how to find it. Or we have forgotten how to use it. So our bodies are left in a bath of stress chemicals. Day after day. This special power, this gift from our ancestors, has been changed. It has become a machine that is always running. A machine that is slowly, silently breaking us down. Section 2. The damage. A silent problem at work. For a long time, we could not see the effects of this. It was a silent problem happening inside our bodies. But now, scientists have studied this for many years, and we can see the damage clearly. This is not just a feeling in your mind. It is a physical problem in your body. Let's take a tour of the body, a body that is always stressed. And let's see how this special power can become a silent killer. Part 1. Your heart and blood vessels. Let's start with your heart and the 60,000 miles of blood vessels in your body. This is your cardiovascular system. Think of it like the engine and the pipes of your body. When the stress alarm goes off, adrenaline and cortisol give orders. They tell your heart to beat faster and harder. They tell your blood vessels to get tighter and narrower. This makes your blood pressure go up. The pressure of the blood inside your pipes increases. In a real emergency, this is a great idea. It's like turning up the water pressure in a fire hose. It pushes blood to your muscles very fast and hard. But what happens when the fire hose is always on full power? High blood pressure that stays for a long time is a big problem. Imagine your arteries, your blood vessels. They are usually soft and flexible. But now they are hit by high-pressure blood all the time. Over time, this causes damage. It creates little injuries on the inside walls of your arteries. These damaged spots are not smooth anymore. They become rough. And these rough spots are sticky. They catch things that are floating in your blood, things like fat and cholesterol. This sticky stuff builds up. It gets hard and becomes something called plaque. As this plaque builds up, the pipes get clogged. The arteries get narrower and harder. This makes your heart work even harder to push blood through, which makes your blood pressure go even higher. It is a bad cycle that repeats itself. You cannot feel your arteries getting hard. You cannot feel the plaque building up. It is silent. But after many years, the results are very serious. A piece of plaque can break. This can form a blood clot, a small clump of blood. If that clot blocks an artery going to your heart, it is a heart attack. If that clot blocks an artery going to your brain, it is a stroke. This is why long-term stress is a big risk for heart disease. It is a big problem, just like smoking or eating unhealthy food. Your special survival power is slowly breaking your heart. Part 2, your energy system and body fat. Next, let's look at your metabolism. This is the system that controls how your body uses energy from food. Cortisol, the stress manager, is the boss here. When you are stressed, cortisol's job is to give you fuel. It does this by putting a lot of sugar or glucose into your blood. But when cortisol is high all the time, your blood is always full of sugar. To handle all this sugar, a part of your body called the pancreas works very hard. It sends out a chemical called insulin. Insulin's job is to help your body's cells take in the sugar for energy. It is like a key that unlocks the door to your cells. But over time, your cells get tired of all the insulin. They are hit with it again and again, so they start to ignore it. This is called insulin resistance. It is like your cells are changing the locks in their doors. They are tired of insulin always knocking. Your pancreas feels that the sugar is still high, so it sends out even more insulin. It is trying very hard to get the cells to listen. Eventually, the whole system can get tired. It can break down. This can lead to a sickness called type 2 diabetes. But cortisol does something else. It is a bit sneaky. It tells your body where to store fat, and when you are always stressed, cortisol has a favorite place. It tells your body to store fat deep in your belly, around your important organs like your liver and intestines. This is called visceral fat. This is not the normal fat on your arms or legs. This deep belly fat is different. It is active. It is like a little factory that makes its own chemicals. These chemicals can cause more problems in your body. This is sometimes called the cortisol belly. It is a physical sign of long-term stress. This kind of fat is connected to many health problems, from heart disease to some types of cancer. That stubborn fat on your belly might not be just from what you eat. It could be a scar left by your special power being turned on for too long. Part 3. Your brain under attack. Maybe the scariest damage happens to the brain. The brain is the command center that controls everything. We now know the brain can change. It changes based on what you do and what you experience. Sadly, long-term stress is a powerful force that changes the brain in a bad way. Let's look at 3 important parts of the brain. First, the memory center. Its real name is the hippocampus. This is the part of your brain for learning and memory. This part of the brain is very sensitive to cortisol. We now know that too much cortisol for a long time is like a poison to the cells here. It can make this part of the brain shrink. It can get smaller. This makes it harder for you to learn. It makes it harder for you to remember things. This is the reason for brain fog. That feeling when you are stressed and you can't think clearly, or you forget simple things. It is a real physical change in your brain. Second, the alarm center. We talked about this before. Its real name is the amygdala. While stress makes the memory center smaller, it makes the alarm center bigger. The brain cells in the alarm center get bigger and stronger. It makes your brain's fear system more sensitive. It is like turning up the sensitivity on a smoke alarm. Soon it goes off every time you make toast. It alarms for things that are not real danger. The result is a brain that is always ready for anxiety. A brain where everything feels like a possible threat. This creates a very bad feedback loop. Stress makes your alarm center more active. A more active alarm center makes you feel more stressed. This makes the alarm center even stronger, and on it goes. Third, the thinking center. This is the front part of your brain, behind your forehead. Its real name is the prefrontal cortex. This part is like the CEO of your brain. It is for smart thinking, making good decisions, and controlling your emotions. When the alarm center screams, "Danger," it also tells the thinking center to be quiet. It takes it offline. In a real emergency, this makes sense. You need to act fast, not think slowly. But when stress is always on, your thinking center is always turned down. This is why, when you are stressed, you make bad decisions. You act without thinking. You cannot control your anger or sadness as well. Your ancient survival power takes over your smart, modern brain. It leaves your old, emotional brain in control. Part 4, your immune system. Finally, let's look at your immune system. This is your body's army that fights off sickness and germs. The way stress affects this system is a little tricky. In the first few minutes of stress, it can actually help. It can send immune cells to the front lines ready for an injury. But as soon as cortisol, the stress manager, arrives for its long shift, the story changes. Cortisol's job is to calm down the immune system, to stop it from overreacting. But when cortisol is high all the time, it is always pushing down your immune system. It is like telling your body's army to stand down again and again. Long-term stress makes your immune cells weaker and fewer. This makes you more likely to get sick, from a simple cold to more serious infections. It can make cuts and wounds heal more slowly. It can even make vaccines like the flu shot work less well. But there is another twist. An immune system that is always being pushed down can get confused. It can become resistant to cortisol's message, and then it can fight back too much. This can lead to something called chronic inflammation. This is a kind of low-level, constant swelling and irritation inside your body. We now know this is a big part of many modern sicknesses, like arthritis, depression, and even Alzheimer's disease. From your heart to your brain, from your energy system to your immune system, the picture is very clear. The system made to save you in a few scary minutes is now, over many years, slowly taking apart your health. Your special power is silently hurting you. The big question is, what can we do about it? And that is the best part of our story today. There is a lot we can do. Section 3. The path to control. Taming your special power. After hearing all of that, it is easy to feel worried. It is easy to see stress as a big enemy that we cannot beat. But that is not the right way to see it. The problem is not the stress response itself. That special power is still a gift. It is amazing. The problem is how we use it. We are letting the tiger out of its cage for every small problem. And then we forget how to put the tiger back in. The answer is not to get rid of all stress. That is impossible. And it is not what we want. A life with no stress is a life with no challenges, no growth, no learning. The goal is to become the master of this response. The goal is to learn how to turn it on and then turn it off. This is the most important part of our talk today. We can move from being a victim of our body's old programming to being the gentle manager of it. It is about learning to respect our body's ancient design. We need to give our body the signal that the danger is over. We need to tell it that it is safe to calm down. The key is to know about the two sides of your nervous system. We have talked a lot about the fight or flight system. This is the accelerator, the gas pedal. Now we need to learn about its partner, the rest and digest system. This is the brake pedal. Controlling your stress is really about one simple thing. It is the practice of hitting the brake when the accelerator is stuck. You cannot talk to your heart and tell it to slow down. You cannot reason with your energy factories. But you can give your body real physical signals. Signals that say, the crisis is over, it is safe now, you can rest. Here is how you can start to tame your special power. Principle 1, finish the stress cycle. Remember the zebra? After it runs away from the lion, it shakes its body. This is its natural way to get rid of all the energy, all the adrenaline that built up. Our ancestors did this too. They actually fought or ran away. They used the energy. Their stress cycle was physically finished. Our problem is different. We turn on the stress for a difficult meeting. And then we go and sit back down at our desk. All that energy, all that adrenaline and cortisol has nowhere to go. It just stays in our body, causing problems. So the most direct way to finish the cycle is with physical movement. It is the way our bodies understand. When you feel worried or angry or tense, your body is ready for action. Listen to it. Go for a fast walk for 20 minutes. Walk up and down some stairs. Do some jumping jacks. Even something very small helps. You can stand up, tighten all the muscles in your body for 20 seconds, and then let go. This sends a strong signal to your brain. It says, the energy you gave me has now been used. The danger is handled. The cycle is complete. Exercise is not just good for stress. It is the biological answer to stress. You are speaking your body's own language. This is the best way to get rid of stress chemicals. Principle 2, use your brake pedal. Movement helps burn off the stress energy, but you can also directly turn on your rest and digest system, your internal brake. The main highway for this brake system is a long nerve. It is called the vagus nerve. This nerve goes from your brain down through your face and chest to your stomach. It connects to your heart, your lungs, and your gut. When you activate this nerve, you are manually pressing the brake pedal. You are telling your body to calm down. The easiest and strongest way to do this is with your breath, specifically with long, slow exhales, the breath you breathe out. When you breathe in, your heart rate naturally goes a little faster. When you breathe out, your heart rate naturally slows down. So, you can use this by making your exhale longer than your inhale. You are telling your heart it is safe to slow down. This sends a powerful calm down message to your brain. Let's try it right now. It is very simple. Breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe out slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This simple breathing is called a physiological sigh. It is a direct way to help your body. You are reaching into your own nervous system and gently applying the brake. You can do this anywhere, at your desk, in your car, before you sleep. There are other ways to activate this calming nerve. Gargling with water, singing, or humming a song loudly, or even splashing your face with cold water. These actions use muscles and nerves that are connected to this calming system. Principle 3, change your threat story. So far, we have talked about what to do after the stress starts. But what if we could change the stress reaction itself? How strong your stress reaction is not about the event. It is about how you see the event, your perception of it. Do you see it as a terrible threat that will hurt you? Or do you see it as a challenge that you can handle? Researchers like a smart woman named Dr. Kelly McGonigal have shown something amazing. Changing your thoughts about stress can change how it affects your body. For example, imagine you have to give a speech. You feel your heart beating fast. Instead of thinking, oh no, I'm so nervous, this is bad, you can change the story in your head. You can tell yourself, this is my body giving me energy. This energy will help me do a good job. My body is helping me meet this challenge. This is not just a mental trick. It is real. Studies show that when people see stress as helpful, their body's chemistry actually changes. They still get adrenaline for energy, but they make less of the damaging cortisol. Their blood vessels, instead of tightening, stay more open and relaxed. This creates a physical state that feels more like courage than fear. This needs practice. You have to notice when you feel stress. And in that moment, ask yourself, can I see this differently? Can I see this as a challenge to meet? By changing the story you tell yourself, you can change the chemical story your body creates. Principle 4. Build a stronger system. Finally, managing stress is not just about what you do in the moment. It is about building a body and mind that are stronger over time. A system that is not so easily stressed, and a system that recovers more quickly. This is about long-term care for yourself. There are 3 very important pillars for this. They are not optional, they are necessary. Number 1 is sleep. Deep sleep is when your body and brain do their most important repair work. When you sleep, your brain cleans itself. It washes away waste products. It also organizes the emotions and memories from the day. When you do not get enough sleep, your alarm center becomes more active. Your cortisol levels are higher the next day. Getting 7 to 9 hours of good sleep is not a luxury, it is the foundation for a calm and strong mind. Number 2 is nutrition. The food you eat is the fuel for your brain. A diet with a lot of processed food and sugar causes problems. It can create that inflammation we talked about. It can upset your stomach, which is closely connected to your brain and your mood. A diet with many whole foods is much better. Vegetables, fruits, good proteins, and healthy fats. This food gives your brain the building blocks it needs to be healthy. Number 3 is social connection. Humans are social creatures. We need each other. Having good relationships with people is a biological need. When you talk with a friend, or hug someone you love, or play with a pet, your brain releases a chemical called oxytocin. Oxytocin is a natural stress reducer. It helps you feel trust and connection, and it works against cortisol. Being lonely, on the other hand, is a big cause of long-term stress. Taking care of your relationships is a powerful way to manage stress. Becoming the master of your special power is not a one-time fix. It is a daily practice. It is a practice of moving your body, breathing with purpose, changing your thoughts, and taking good care of your physical and social health. It is about taking control of the old automatic systems that might be hurting your health. We started our journey today by looking at our fight or flight response. We saw it is a beautiful, smart design that helped us survive. Then we learned about the big problem in our modern world. We saw how this same life-saving power, when it is turned on by emails and traffic, becomes a problem that hurts our hearts, our bodies, and our brains. The story of stress is the story of a good tool being used in the wrong way. A strength that has become a weakness. But this story does not have to end sadly. The most important thing to remember is this: the stress cycle must be completed. The accelerator pedal is not useful if you have no brake. True control is not about avoiding stress. It is about becoming an expert at turning off the stress response. And you have the power to do this. You hold the keys. You can finish the cycle with movement. You can press the brake pedal with your breath. You can change your story about stress. You can build a stronger system with sleep, good food, and friendship. This is not about adding more things to your busy to-do list. It is about changing how you live. It is about matching your modern life with your body's ancient needs. It is about remembering that you are a human being, a biological creature, and your biology has needs that cannot be ignored. Your body's greatest strength is still there. It has just been confused by a world it was not made for. Learning to manage it is one of the most important skills for a happy life today. Take back control, tame the tiger inside, and turn your ancient special power back into the helpful friend it was always meant to be. Now I would love to hear from you. What is the paper tiger in your life? What is the thing that most often turns on your stress alarm? Is it your email inbox? Is it your daily commute in traffic? Is it social media? Share your experience in the comments below. Talking about it is a wonderful first step to managing it. And if you found this journey helpful today, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next episode. In our next video, we will learn more practical, step-by-step habits to build a strong and calm mind. Thank you for being here with me today. Learning new things takes time. Learning a new language takes time. Learning to manage stress takes time. Be patient and kind with yourself. You are doing a wonderful job. Thank you for listening. See you next time, my friend.